Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the current political and security situation in Somalia, a nation standing at a crossroads. With the opposition leaders meeting in Mogadishu, uncertainty over presidential elections, debates around term extensions, calls for one person, one vote, and rising concerns over security and international involvement, the Somali people face a pivotal moment. Let's break it all down. Clearly, fairly, and with a focus on the future. Stay with me. Somalia today is grappling with complex challenges. While some areas see progress in rebuilding, much of the country still faces insecurity, political fragmentation, and economic hardship. Al-Shabaab continues to pose a serious threat, particularly in rural regions, while political tensions in the capital add pressure to a fragile peace. Ordinary citizens are calling for stability, representation, and hope, but their voices are often lost in elite political games. This sets the stage for the recent opposition meetings and rising demands for reform. Recently, Mogadishu hosted a high-profile gathering of Somalia's opposition party leaders. Their focus? A united front against what they see as power monopolization and the lack of transparent elections. Leaders voiced concern about delays, possible constitutional breaches, and the need for a more inclusive democratic process. They are demanding dialogue, fairness, and accountability, while also calling out the current administration's handling of the security situation and governance. This summit may mark a turning point or deepen the divisions. At the heart of Somalia's political crisis is the presidential election timeline. Accusations of delays and unauthorized term extensions have ignited protests and sparked fears of authoritarian drift. Critics argue that any extension without consensus undermines democratic principles. On the other hand, government officials cite logistical and security issues for the delays. The lack of trust between parties, weak institutions, and absence of a clear electoral roadmap risk pushing the country toward deeper instability if a solution isn't found soon. Many Somalis are rallying behind the principle of one man, one vote, demanding a shift from the current clan-based power-sharing model to universal suffrage. This reform is seen as crucial for real democracy, but logistical challenges like voter registration, security, and fair districting make this a tough goal. Still, activists argue that the system must evolve, or corruption and division will continue. Implementing such a system would give ordinary citizens a stronger voice, but it requires serious political will and cooperation. The conflict between Somalia's federal government and member states like Jubaland and Puntland has deepened. These states accuse Mogadishu of centralizing power and bypassing constitutional agreements. Jubaland and Puntland have resisted federal decisions on security, resource sharing, and election processes, claiming they were excluded from national dialogue. Meanwhile, the federal government argues that some regional leaders are undermining unity and delaying progress. This standoff threatens national cohesion and complicates efforts for nationwide elections and security reforms. The international community plays a big role through aid, training, and mediation. Countries like the US, Turkey, and institutions like the UN and AU often pressure leaders to negotiate and avoid conflict. But critics say foreign actors sometimes prioritize stability over real democracy. Moving forward, solutions could include a clear election timetable, inclusive dialogue, security sector reform, and respect for term limits. Somalia needs leaders who serve the people, not themselves, and it needs the world to support the right path. Somalia's future is not written yet, and what happens in the coming months could define the next generation. Will leaders choose unity over division, reform over stagnation? It's time for Somalia's people, politicians, and international partners to rise to the moment. If you found this video informative, please like, comment your thoughts below, and subscribe for more updates and deep dives on Somalia and the region. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay aware.